Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 152 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we're going to draft some more Rivals of Ixalan, a set that I'm still trying to figure out if I like it or not. I definitely think I preferred regular Ixalan, but I'm a weirdo like that. So we've got Silverclad Ferocidons, which I haven't seen, I haven't played with, I haven't played against, and I feel like it's just too expensive for 5 power. I don't want to pay 7 mana for an X5, unless it's Polyraptor, which I'm sure is also a trap, but I still really want to play it. We've got a Stormfleet Swashbuckler, which is pretty good, and I think the first pick? I think so. It's either that or Martyr of Dusk, which is also fine, but boy, not a great pack. Anyways, this is a sponsored draft, of course. This is Michael's sponsored draft. He'll be getting every single card that we draft here, including Stormfleet Swashbuckler, because this pack's just not great. And it's another of those packs that has a single card of a color in it. Yeah, let's take the Swashbuckler, I guess. Let's continue being red, the color that people hate, apparently. I've heard red-black's not a deck, and I disagree with that. We've got a Mutiny, which is okay. It's always just been like a shock for me, but I guess that's still okay, even at sorcery speed. I'd play Pillar of Flame, I guess. Beyond that, there's not much. The white is all replacement / not second pick. The black is, well, actually, Moment of Craving's pretty darn good. Is Moment of Craving better than Mutiny? Probably, right? If Mutiny is a shock, this is also a shock, but it's always a shock. But in combat, it's even better. So yeah, I think Moment of Craving is actually the pick here. Blue has nothing that we would ever play. Green has sideboard and very late pick. Black, I haven't been sold on Mausoleum Harpy. It was really good in the Journey to Eternity Fanatical Firebrand Harpy deck that we had on stream last weekend, but we'll take Moment of Craving here. Follow that up with, I guess, Skymarcher Aspirant is really good. And then things drop off pretty darn hard. So we'll take the Skymarcher Aspirant. We'll see if we maybe go black-white, red-white. Everything's open at the moment. But yeah, no reason to go green for either of those cards. Recolor's fine, but probably no reason to go into blue for that. No reason to continue in black just for that. No reason to continue in red for that. So yeah, we'll take Skymarcher. And hope that we find a lane at some point. And then, of course, we get a pack with a decent blue card and a decent blue card and terrible black and sideboard white. And I guess this is a fine red card. These are good green cards. Do we stick on red with Trailblazer? Or do we take a Pioneer or a Stalker? Is Pioneer better than Stalker? Probably just, right? Probably just. It's going to put us into 4 colors with no clear route. I feel like I'd rather find a lane, and Pirates is quite fine in my experience. So let's take Goblin Trailblazer. Well, if we take green and we end up green-red without any reason to go into dinosaurs yet, it's not great. Green-black, not great. Green-white, not great. So let's take the Trailblazer. And vaguely rewarded with a Mutiny. Also a Death Spitter's fine. A second Sailor of Means. That's going to be a fun deck for somebody, but not for us. We'll take this Mutiny here and start to head into red. And then get totally other colors. Drafting's been weird lately. And I don't think it's been the set. I feel like the packs are still weird. Way back from what, Amonkhet days is when we first started noticing packs that were just like, there's no red. And it doesn't mean red's cut. The pack just had no red. Very weird. Very weird. So, I mean, Hunt the Week's probably just the best here. Feels really late to start going into green, though. And this could just have been one of those packs that had, 6 green cards in it. So, Dusk Charger keeps us on black. We're not taking a Shatter to stay on red. And if we do try to go red-black Ascend, that could work. So let's take Dusk Charger. And then red-black is 100% dead. So that's fun. So we can continue looking at red-white. We got a Squire's Devotion. I've heard of people first picking this card. I don't think that's correct, but I've heard of it. Thunderherd Migration continuing to suggest green might be slightly open, but we've seen no dinosaurs for it, so whatever. Let's take Squire's of Devotion. Nothing. Stone. Nothing. Got a Hornswoggle and a Sea Legs. Seems slightly late for those. I feel bad not having taken those Sailor of Means. We could have had a blue-red deck going. Or, yeah, blue-red deck going. I guess we'll take the Hornswoggle. Keep an eye on blue, I guess. If, like, the next picks are all decent blue, we could push into that. Silverclad Ferocidons came back around as expected. So did Buccaneers Bravado. So I'm still fine to push Black-Red Pirates here. So let's take the Bravado. I've definitely found the drafts a little bit hard to navigate. And what do we get back around? Well, we get a Cleansing Ray for the sideboard if we go white. And that's a heck of a sideboard card in some matchups. Awakened Amalgam is garbage. We are not green. We are not blue. So let's take Cleansing Ray, I guess. Moment of Triumph. Well, if we're going to go red-white, combat tricks are fine. So we're not going blue for those. We're not going green for that. Let's take Moment. And we're pushing red-white. This deck's not looking the best, though. Another Cleansing Ray, I suppose. So this is a draft that's feeling like it's going poorly, which I guess means we 3-0. Take a Sun-Colored Raptor. Fine enough playable. Certainly not the best, but fine enough. This draft is also slow. Johnny's going real slow on the picks here. I guess Narset is too. Flood of Recollection. Not for us. Not for us. Give me that basic land. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We get an island. Sure. So we're red, I guess. Probably white. We could be black. Show me Trapjaw Tyrant. Trapjaw Tyrant. It's actually not that great. Commander's Awakening is not what we want. And yay, we got a 1 white card pack. Yay, and basically a 1 red card pack. These two are garbage. Solid blue. There's an Impale, so I mean, maybe black's back on the menu. Black is back on the menu. This Bravado might come back around, so we could just push black hard here and continue Black-Red Pirates. Not great. Come on, nothing but great black cards to justify that pick. Because I'm pretty fine with an Impale and a Moment of Craving. Like, that compares to Devotion and Aspirant. It's probably just flat out better than Devotion and Aspirant. But that Dusk Charger, it's not great. And we get Form of the Dinosaur. This might be where we test it out. We've got a Dusk Legion Zealot, which, I mean, it's fine. It's not piratey. Gruesome Fate. Alright, I think this is where we test out Form of the Dinosaur. And if we do have, you know, a bunch of removal, we can keep the board relatively clean. So, yeah, I've not died to this yet, I don't think. And I've certainly killed somebody for playing it. So I know it can be bad, but I think it can also be good. Bombard and Reckless Rage. Why you making me choose? Bombard's probably just better, right? Like, the fact that this is 1 mana isn't that exciting, because we're still casting it probably on turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. And so not losing a creature, because we're currently going to be on low stuff. So yeah, let's take Bombard here. And we are probably just not going to be white. The black is too good here. So we can throw these off into the you're about to go away pile. And yes, they are in fact going to go away because we've got a Moment of Craving, we've got a Dusk Legion Zealot, we've got a Tilonali's Crown, which I wouldn't mind, but we're going to take the Moment of Craving because killing creatures is going to be good in the form of the dinosaur deck. So, Moment of Craving in. Do need creatures at some point. We have 4, and that's not how you win the game of Magic. And we get rewarded-ish. We've got a Daring Buccaneer, another Bravado. I think another one might come back around. Another Mutiny. I think we'll take the Buccaneer because we really do need creatures, and we are all aboard the pirate ship. So Buccaneer in. Mutiny would have been good, but I mean we do we do require creatures, and we've got removal. Technically removal. Dangerous removal, but removal. Also, this draft is officially the longest draft in history. I feel like a Johnny is almost auto-picking at this point. They are 5 cards behind everybody else. Brass's Bounty, rewarded. We'll take Trailblazer. Goes obviously pretty decently with Buccaneer's Bravado. Plus, these things are just dumb. I hope someday we get to block again. So, Trailblazer, in you go. And we get to follow that up with a Swaggering Corsair or a Voracious Vampire. I think the Vampire is slightly better. Corsair works with Buccaneer and Bravado, though. So we are going to take the Corsair. Keeps our curve a little bit lower as well. Following up, we get a Shake the Foundation, a foil one. Which I guess we'll play. Well, or we'll take. We'll take for sure. I don't know that we'll play it. It currently kills only 2 of my creatures. And it does murder merfolk and vampires and etc. So you can hang out in the main deck for now. It also draws a card. Instant speed. There's a bunch going on. It's probably, for me anyways, I feel like it's borderline playable and obviously fantastically sideboardable. So, fine enough pick. Plus there was nothing else there really. After that, we get not a lot. We get Pirate's Pillage. So you discard a card, you draw 2 cards, you make 2 treasures. Kind of goes with the Ascend plan. Pitiless Plunderer is a creature. It's not a good one, though. We do need creatures. I don't like either of those cards. Let's take the Pillage. Raptor is technically a creature. That's about all I can say about it. It's still technically a creature. We are not playing the second copy, though. Tilonali's Crown, get in there. Or Oscarilla. Oh, wait, there's a Vampire Revenant. We're in black. I forgot about that. Let's get rid of that Raptor. We really don't want to be playing that. Really don't want to be playing Raptor. Alright, pack 3. Save me, please. Give me pirates and creatures and stuff, please. Admiral Beckett Brass. 3/3. Hard to cast. All my other pirates +1/+1. Boy, 3/2. Menace for 2 sounds pretty good. Yeah, we're taking Admiral Beckett Brass. Of course we're taking Admiral Beckett Brass. Plus there's just not that much. If it wasn't there, we'd probably be taking a Skymarch Bloodletter. But let's take the real fun card. So we are going to heavily value treasures. Like, if there's a Sailor of Means in this next pack, we are taking it. 100%. Good old Pirate Mom. There's an Unfriendly Fire. Or a Dire Fleet Order. Or a Mark of the Vampire. I mean, we're valuing treasures. I don't think we're valuing treasures that much. So I think we'll take the Unfriendly Fire here. But boy, we still really need creatures, eh? The next 3 picks, the next 3 playables must be creatures, and then we still have to cut things. Probably the Pirate's Pillage, probably the Tilonali's Crown. That would be 5 creatures, put us at 14, and that would be okay. It would be okay. Instead, we get some stuff. Actually, this pack's fine. This pack is a really good Ixalan pack. One with the Wind, Bloodletter, Interdiction, Huntmaster. I think we're just on Bloodletter here. We don't want Hunters. We don't want Huntmaster. We don't want Duress. We don't want Frenzied Raptor. We don't want Nest Robber. So we are just on Bloodletter. Boop. Here we are on probably the Unclaimed Territory. Is that our Hijack? And this we can name Pirate. And that will help us cast Pirate Mum. So Unclaimed Territory, in you go. Alright, we need creatures, preferably pirates. Very, very preferably pirates. So what is it? At the beginning of your end step, gain control of target non-land permanent by a player who was dealt combat damage by 3. Ugh. You know, I don't think, even in my set review, I ever really read that statement. So 3 separate pirates have to deal combat damage. What non-land permanent are you taking that didn't block? We'll take a Stormfleet Arsonist here for sure. Better than a Rummaging Goblin who is not a pirate. No black, unfortunately. So Stormfleet in. No pirates. Nippa de la Pirates. So I guess we'll take the Rummaging Goblin here. It'll let us rummage for stuff. Probably better than, definitely better than a Blight Keeper. Yeah, let's go Rummaging Goblin. So that's 23. We really want to take out this Pirate's Pillage. And probably this Tillinolly's Crown, just because we do have so few creatures. So few. That's a pirate. That's a pirate. It's not my favorite pirate. It's one of my least favorite pirates, but we'll take it. And we'll take out the Pirate's Pillage. It makes us treasure. It draws us cards, but that's slow. Tillinolly's Crown, if we do get it on something, just is stupid. Skullduggery. Beautiful. Skullduggery in. There's a Pillar of Origins. No, we're taking Skullduggery. Man, we are flush with removal, eh? So I think the Crown is currently being cut. I mean, Form of the Dinosaur is probably just being a little bit too cute. We could take out Shake the Foundations. Keep it as a sideboard card, which I feel is the correct place for it to go. So, I mean, Shake does kill Trailblazer, Goblin, Revenant. No, it's only non-flyers. Kills 3 of our creatures. That's not the worst. These are all good cards. Well, they're not all good cards, but there are many good cards here that shouldn't still be here. Let's take a foil. I feel like Form is the correct cut, but I'm not going to do it because I want to play with it. Especially with all the removal we have. So I think we're just going to cut Shake the Foundations. Because Tillinolly's Crown on... Actually, we don't have anything with like a ton of evasion. You know, like it's great on a Trailblazer, but you somehow have to make that Trailblazer live. Which Skullduggery does, actually. No, I think we'll cut the Crown for now. So, slightly creature light, but removal heavy. Seems okay-ish. Okay-ish. Never did get the treasures that we wanted. We're kind of banking on this Unclaimed Territory. Super banking on the Unclaimed Territory. Not great, not great. And Ajani is still super slow. This draft, I think, has taken 30, 35, 40 minutes now. Long, long draft. And we get back nothing for us, so we take a Lookout's Dispersal. Kind of wish I could play that. Odipek Huntmaster, with absolutely no respect for that. I guess Dinosaurs wasn't in this draft. We'll take a Duress for the sideboard. Man, we really didn't hit treasures, eh? So I guess we've got draw a card. We've got card draw. So we can, you know, try to get to the blue stuff. We'll take a Gilded Sentinel, I guess. Whoa, a Johnny is a past Emrakul now. They sped up. They sped up. We'll take a Queen's Agent. Not going to play it. We'll take another Duress, I guess. You know, for the times that we have to sideboard in 2. So we're going to play this Unclaimed Territory. We'll play, like, 2 islands. And then black and red. Luckily, we've only got a single double black card and a single double red card. So, yeah, seems good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 14. It'll be like 6, 8? 6, 8. 6, 8. Sold. Also, how many pirates do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pirates. A little bit light on pirates. A little bit light on creatures. But let's hope the removal gets there. We're going to save this deck, and I will see you guys for match.